A republic that had once been a republic that transitioned into an empire and under the leadership of Caesar Augustus, the very first Rome. And as he ruled, and his descendants ruled, there was a baby born in Judea, in Bethlehem. And the fame and renown of this Jewish baby would eclipse the fame and renown of the Roman emperor. In fact, the Jewish baby would eventually eclipse the fame of every Roman emperor for the entire Roman Empire. And it would stand against the hypocrisy. He would teach that we are to love our neighbor, to love our enemy, turn the other cheek, and we are to forgive one. And eventually, he was betrayed by a friend, was condemned by the temple, and he was crucified by the empire. Today, he is worshipped throughout the world. And once upon a time, not too long after that, Christians would gather early in the morning on the first day of the week. They would share a story, a fragment of a letter, and regardless of what you say and regardless of what you decide to do with us, you know, Caiaphas and Ananias, that all who are gathered, there is no other name under heaven by which we must be saved. And when they saw the courage of Peter and John, they realized that they were unschooled or men. They were astonished to note that these men had been with Jesus. It's like, guys, you saw what we did with your master. You know the influence we have on them. All we have to do is your little down there to the front of the Pilate. Pilate, we just need one more execution. I think executions, and we're done with this thing. When they saw the courage of Peter and John, they realized school just ordinary fishermen. They were astonished, and these men had been with Jesus, because they could see that the man who had been was standing right there with him. He was there too, and everybody's like, guy, even ever since teenagers, this guy's been begging. I remember my parents took us by and we put a little deal. Yeah, that's the since they could see who had been healed, was standing there, there was nothing they could say. So they sent Peter and John and this gentleman out of the room, and they killed together, and they said, what can we do? What can we do? Everybody, God has done a miracle, and God has done a miracle at the words of these men. And so they bring the, because of public pressure, decided to let them go, but they threaten them. And they say, keep your message to yourself, and do not speak in the name of Jesus anymore. And they let him go. Where do you think they went? I mean, let's be honest. You just dodged a bullet. Where do you go? Do you rent a camel? Go to your country cottage? Whew, almost lost our lives. No, because when you had breakfast with a guy dead, you lose all your fear. You're concerned about this life. And they back and they gathered with the Christians who were waiting and wondering what was going to happen. Wondering have to attend 2 more crucifixions. They gather back with the group and they report back what happened, and they have a prayer meeting. The first time that we know of that there's been recorded, they get together. Jesus followers get together. So before I read the prayer to you, I want you to consider, what would you, how would you pray? You've just gotten out of jail. You know that the people who had arrested you had taken your master's life. And you're in the city where the events happen. You barely got out alive, and now you're gathered with a lot of other Christians and a lot of other Jesus followers, and you know you're being followed and you know you're being watched. You pray. How would Americans pray? Well, here's what I what I fear.